Hey guys, Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. How are you? I'm going to do a little bit of a different video today. I'm not going to show you any pics. I'm not going to show you what I made. I want to talk about putting your store, for those of you that have stores that pay the monthly fee, on vacation. I want to talk to you about when we were away in Mexico. The day we left, I sold the camera to a guy down in the States. It was an older vintage camera. And he received it, and he said there was something wrong with the shutter. Now, I don't take returns on any of my items. Usually, that's it. You get it, you get it. But due to the eBay protection policy, it protects buyers and sellers. If you're not happy with the item, of course, you can phone into eBay, and they'll file a case. So the day I left, I sent him questions back and forth. Does the shutter click? And yes, it does. Okay, so what's the problem? He was saying that the shutter didn't close properly. I said, did you check the settings of the camera, change the shutter settings to try to speed it up? And we went back and forth, and I had to leave. I get on a plane, right? So what happens when you put your store on vacation mode? You go and there's a general email area for an email response. If somebody sends you a question, hi, we're away right now. The way I had it was, I'm away from so-and-so. I will have limited access to the internet, which we did down in Mexico. Just letting the customer know. If you do buy a product, an item, and you don't want it, because I will only ship by this date, please ask for a refund. Any questions, concerns, claims, etc., customer service stuff, right? We will respond to it when we get back from our vacation. So during the holidays, I did have some sort of minimum email eBay access online down in Mexico. The phone did work in certain spots, so I did have a chance to monitor and answer some questions. And then I noticed midway through our vacation that there was a request. Oh, sorry. The day I left for Mexico, I phoned eBay to tell them there is a communication going on with this customer, and then I'm going to Mexico, and I'll be returning, I think it was the 17th. I said, no problem, Chris, everything will be taken care of. So during the vacation, I saw this email saying the claim has been put on hold. We side with the buyer, and we need you to make arrangements to get the return. I looked at it, I said, fine, and I'll do it. And the expiry date on the message or the hold was on the day we got back. So, no problem, business as usual, buying, selling, get home. I think we got home around 7 o'clock. Our flight was delayed. I phoned eBay. Yeah, I just got home from vacation. I see that there's this request. I don't know if I can do anything tonight. I just got home. I will contact or deal with it tomorrow. And the guy on the phone said, no problem. You called. Everything's fine. We're documenting it. We see that you just got home and no issues. So did some stuff, and then later in the night, I actually sat down and I wanted to see if I could create the return label to bring the product back to me as per eBay. The problem was this guy's in New Jersey, and I use Canada Post. I cannot generate a return label because I did it through PayPal. I didn't do it on the Canada Post site. So I sent a message to the buyer, hey, I am 100% willing to take back the item. I gave him the whole story. I'm in Canada. I can't return a return label. If you could send it back to me or go to the post office in the States, find out what it costs. I will send you the money via PayPal, and then you can send it to me. And then once I get it back to me, I'll give you a free refund. So I went to bed, nothing of it. Next day I went to work. Halfway through the day, I see that there's a, oh no, actually I called eBay the next day saying, hey, I can't create the label because I'm in Canada. I sent a message to the buyer, and they said, we'll send a message to the buyer too saying, the seller is willing to take it back. Please send a quote on shipping, and he will send it to you, and you can send it back to him. So later that night, boom, I think it was like 6 o'clock, Case closed, refunded the buyer. I went, what the hell's going on? So I phoned eBay up and they said it was automatic and there's nothing they can do. And then they said I didn't contact the customer during my holidays, which I couldn't, because in my message it said I was in Mexico with limited internet access. And this was a level 1 agent. And I didn't get anywhere with him. I got pissed off. So I said, look, give me your boss or somebody higher. This is bullshit. You know, I've been an eBay member since '99. I have my history is immaculate. I take care of all my returns and all my customers. So they brought me up to this this lady. I can't remember her name. Alicia, I think she was. She was great, actually. She went through the whole thing. She checked when my thing was on holidays, and when I got back, and she saw I made an attempt to contact the buyer that, hey, I'm making an attempt before the case closes. And then I sent a message, I can't make a label. So she said, well, we're in a catch-22 because ebay.com and ebay.ca don't link and don't work together. So I said, well, I'm out my money. It was out 65 bucks, whatever it was, plus shipping. And she goes, well, let's see what I could do. I will call you. So this was Thursday, I believe. She goes, I'm going to put a request in to see if I can get you a gift certificate on your account so you can use to buy something. And we cannot give you your money. The way our system's closed, it's shut now. There's no way of me giving you an actual refund back, because I see you did, you know, they cited on my side as well. So she said, I'll call you Sunday at 2:30. So Sunday at 2:30, she gives me, actually she called me at 3:30, no big deal, I was home. She said, I got some good news, we're going to give you a credit, but the credit is on ebay.com in American dollars. So it was like $42, $43 or $46 US, I can't remember. It didn't cover the complete cost of what the guy paid for and the shipping. At this point, I really didn't care. I just wanted some money back. And I wasn't going to get the camera back. I know the guy probably shafted me for it or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I got the coupon and then I used it to buy something for myself. Anyways, long story short, I just wanted to tell you guys about the scenario on A, vacation mode, how it works. 2, try to clean up any loose ends you have with customers before you take off if you have limited access to the internet. And 3, there's the reality of ebay.com and ebay.ca not really working on the same platform. I asked her, I said, when are we going to be all one? And she goes, very shortly. They're working on fixing it, and that was the reason why I think it was the 400 people that got let go in California on eBay. They're just, people weren't doing their jobs right. So what are you going to do? Anyways, guys, if you like the video, thumbs up, please. It helps the cause. Comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions on this topic. Until next time, Chris from Chris's Treasure Chest. Have a great weekend. Thanks.